Not everyone will support your growth. And if you're waiting for them to, you may be waiting forever. That's where bravery begins. Bravery begins the moment you decide to stand with yourself. And for many of us, that moment comes when we know something has to change. Maybe it's your health, your work, your relationships, or simply how you feel about yourself. You sense there's more for you, but the path forward feels uncertain. So the question becomes, where do you start? You start with yourself. You start by creating a strong friendship with yourself and learning to genuinely care about how you feel. Because here's the truth. You own yourself. No one else does. And if you don't stand with yourself, it becomes very difficult to stand for your dreams. Being brave doesn't mean being fearless. It means being compassionate toward yourself as you move through fear. It means choosing to care about how something feels to you instead of constantly managing how others feel about it. Other people's reactions are theirs. They are not your responsibility. And at some point, part of fulfilling your dreams is deciding to stop giving so much weight to what others say. Now, I realize that's not always easy. Because humans are social creatures. We belong to groups, families, co-workers, teams, clubs, communities. And when you decide to change, whether it's losing weight or quitting smoking or drinking or changing careers or stepping into something new, anything new, it doesn't just affect you. It affects the people around you. And here's something important to understand. Not everyone will be able to support your growth. And it's not because they're bad people, and it's not because they're trying to hurt you. It's because they are usually disempowered in that area of their own lives. They may feel uncomfortable with where you're going. They may feel like the old version of you is disappearing. And in a way, they are grieving the loss of who you once were. So when you share your goals with people who don't value what you value, their default reaction may be discouragement. Not intentionally, but automatically. Sometimes they may say things. Sometimes they may say things like, be realistic. Why would you risk that? Or are you sure you can do that? They think they're keeping you safe. But often they're actually keeping you small. It's like the example of the crabs in a crab pot. When one starts to climb out, the others pull it back down. They can't see your soul's purpose. They can only see through the lens of their own limitations. You don't have to announce your dreams to everyone around you. No, protect your dreams. Nurture your dreams. Let them grow quietly. That's why discretion is part of bravery. Hey, I just want to pause here for a moment. If this message is resonating with you, I invite you to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss future conversations like this. All right, let's get back to the video. Another essential part of fulfilling your dreams is believing you can accomplish them. Not someday, not once everything is perfect, but now. Belief doesn't mean certainty. It means willingness. And every journey begins with a single step. That step might feel small. It might feel insignificant, but it matters. Be proud of it because movement creates momentum. One of the most powerful tools you have is your imagination. Everything that exists was once imagined first. You must see it in your mind's eye before it can exist in your world. Visualization isn't fantasy, it's creation. When you imagine your success, you begin to align with it emotionally. Your body starts responding as if it's possible, and that changes how you show up. This is also why it's so valuable to learn from people who have already walked the path you're on. Read their stories. Listen to their experiences, not to compare yourself, but to be inspired. You'll learn about the pitfalls, the setbacks, the moments they wanted to quit. And you'll also see how they kept going anyway. You'll notice something else too. They were deeply devoted to their own success, not casually interested, committed. And that devotion made all the difference. Along the way, obstacles will appear. That's not a sign you're doing something wrong. It's a sign you're growing. Challenges often make dreams feel impossible right before they become real. So when doubt shows up, come back to this. The journey begins with you, with compassion, with belief, with imagination, and with the courage to stand up for yourself. Because you're not here to stay the same. You're here to grow, to evolve, to expand. There's a quote that captures this perfectly. Logic will get you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. Yes, your dreams don't require permission. They require courage. Be courageous enough to honor them. That's what you're here for. Thank you so much for watching. Blessings. Bye. If this message resonated with you and you'd like support, I offer a complimentary discovery call. It's simply a space to pause, reflect, and to explore what may be ready to shift. If it feels right, you're welcome to connect. Thank you for watching.